hell no. Not the first question. The Best Me Journal coming very soon. I go to church by myself. Offline Humans meet up to meet other wonderful girls. Where is your twin? Ugh, Rosalina. Have you ever thought of not having a kid? Yes, I have. Hello you guys, and welcome to a brand new video. Happy Sunday. First and foremost, a little bit of cheers. Oh my god, can you tell I haven't done this in a while? Okay, so it's been so long since we actually do a little sit down get ready with me video because all the videos prior have been pre-filmed. I was in Colombia. I need to get used to this again, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm actually really looking forward to this. I feel like this week has been a week. There's been a lot of growing pains. I would say for Offline Humans, my brand, which right now I'm actually drinking Rising Ritual. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You guys have been loving this one and Relaxing Ritual so much, which are some of my favorites, but you need to try Sleepy Time Ritual because that one is my personal favorite. That one actually has coconut. That one, I should really know all this. Anyways, are you ready to get ready with me? Yeah. I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me anything. I love doing these videos. It's a great way to kind of just peel back the curtain. YouTube just has a very special place. We just get to relax together. Give yourself permission today to just enjoy this moment with a friend virtually. Tell me how. This is my third time putting on these nails in the past 24 hours. This is why I literally only wear them pressed. I got these in Japan and they're gorgeous. Like, look at this, right? So pretty. I did this for like my last nail day and I love it. Unless they're press-ons, they always fall off for me. I don't know. I feel like I have a little bit of a weird nail shape. And so I'm gonna go in order. That's how I like to do this. Oh, hell no. Not the first question. Who are you voting for? With the little like smiley face. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do we really want to dive into politics this soon? Ooh, pale. So I always go in order, so make sure you're following me on Instagram so you're like the first person to ask. But I'm gonna give myself grace. This is a new game. I'm inventing it, okay? Sorry. I get a free pass, and that will be my free pass. Yeah. That's I'm just gonna put it at that. It is a crazy world right now.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cat.
Do you have any tattoos? If you do, what tattoo? Oh, okay. Do I have tattoos? No, I actually don't. When I was younger, I was really into piercings. My parents would never let me get piercings. So usually I would do things like behind their back, but tattoos was never something that I really ever wanted. It was 10th grade year. There were some girls in my class that got tattoos right here because their parents wouldn't let them get tattoos anywhere else. And I was like, wait, I kind of love that idea, but how painful. That must be so painful. That you think are cooler when you're younger, and then when you're older, you're like, why am I gonna put myself through this? There really is no point. Like, for example, my implant, that is something that I straight up regretted the second I left the room. Like, the second I gave that man the money, I started feeling a gut feeling. And I was like, this isn't good. I shouldn't be doing this. But yeah, for those of you that don't know, I did end up removing my breast implants. I feel like all of you kind of know. How is your day today? Today, honestly, okay. Today, actually, this is how I know how my day is. The Best Me Journal coming very soon. You should probably join the waitlist. I'm telling you, there is a lot of you who are very excited about this, as am I, for a good reason. She's also a thickie. So how does my day look like today? This morning, I actually ended up going to Pilates, which was a lot of fun. Something I've been doing this week is just waking up a lot earlier, which just fills my cup. I feel like there's nothing better than prioritizing yourself first thing in the morning, especially when your life just feels very, very busy. And I love a quiet morning. First thing, like, go to the gym, do the hardest thing in my day first. So today I was supposed to go to a hot Pilates class, but the girl slept in, which is wild. And I was like, oh my gosh. But luckily the studio owner let me get into the other class, like the reformer class, which I will say is a lot harder for me, right? I've gotten so good at doing my makeup fast that literally I'm only 2 questions in and I'm almost not done with my makeup, but I do my makeup very quick. Today I have YouTube filming. I have a meeting for my book, which I have mentioned to you. I'm currently in the process of writing a book. My Sex and the City Carrie Bradshaw era has been a really fun and incredible opportunity, but I will say it's been towards the end, it's getting a little more stressful. Also going to Italy, which of course I'm gonna be taking you with me, girl. We're gonna pack, we're gonna do the whole thing together. But you know, one thing I'm not actually good at, and I'm totally going on a tangent. How's my day? I hope that answers that part. One thing I'm not really great at right now is like series for YouTube. I feel like I have my true core series on TikTok, like short form content. But for YouTube, I only have like these get ready with me's and I don't really know what else to do here. Like, do you guys want to see long form weekly resets? Do you guys want to see plan with me's? Like, what do you want to see? You know what I mean? I feel like I need a little bit more variety. Personally, traveling, like travel vlogs, to me, they're fun, but I like home vlogs. I like knowing what does somebody do in their day to day. day? How do they just kind of like manage their day, the behind the scenes of their business? Because I love to follow like business owners as well. That's something you guys would be interested in. Like, what's your vibe now? What do you like watching on YouTube? Who do you like watching on YouTube? I think that's another thing. I really just need inspiration. Okay, what am I missing? Let's do something a little bit more. I feel like recently I've been doing nothing to my face. Also, something kind of silly. This is all I really need. And we got used to like these vanities that are just crazy packed full of makeup that's probably expired. Let's be honest. I feel terrible throwing on makeup. I should feel worse putting it on my face when it's expired. What are things that keep you going when you're feeling down? Ooh la la. Honestly, yesterday was a really rough day. So, yeah, yesterday was one of those days where I literally like I clocked out, like I left work early. I was so overwhelmed. I was like mad at my team. I only truly ever leave if I'm like, how do I explain this? The thing is, here's the issue, right? I work from home. So sometimes my home no longer feels like home, right? Which I've actually been dabbling with the idea of like getting an office. But again, I'm going on a tangent because this is my brain. Things that keep me motivated, I would say my parents. I am so inspired by my parents. That's who I ran to yesterday, for example. I was like, hey guys, what are you doing? Yeah, I ended work early. And then they were like, really interesting, okay. And I just went, I hung out with them. We went for ice cream. Sometimes you just need those moments with your parents. They're very healing. So my parents motivate me a lot. I'm so proud of them. An immense amount of gratitude for me, for the sacrifices that they did, and just for the love that they have for their kids. It's really unmatched. I know some of you feel me. Yeah, I really love my parents. I think they keep me motivated, inspired. They always believe in me. They always push me, and they're just like so proud of me. Oh, the skin is looking beautiful. I'm loving this. Share some life hacks and routines. Ooh, figuring out what are your non-negotiables for your morning routine and for your night routine. The reason that's so important is because when you think about the person that you want to become, your best self, right? You have to think about the habits that create that person. So for me, I really want to be somebody who's relaxed, who is an incredible business owner, leader, makes time for herself, for her family, works out, who eats good, healthy, who learns on the daily basis. When you look at, actually, I'm gonna show you some. One of the pages in the Best Me Journal, you can sneak peek her on Offline Humans. One of the pages that I think is so important in here, because we have several different ones, my Best Me routine, okay? It's such a simple format. Take a picture of this and print it out, or you could buy the journal because it's real cute. What I do is every single week when I plan on Sunday, I write what are the non-negotiables for me for my morning routine that I want to do this week, such as waking up early, learning and reading a podcast, showering, getting ready for the day. Like sometimes it is those little things. Walking 10,000 steps. I usually leave that one more toward the end. It's like those little small habits that really start to add up, right? I love seeing this checked off. Huge satisfaction for me. It makes me feel good. And when I don't, it makes me reassess like, It's like a focus for the week, right? And I do the same thing with my evening routine. For example, walking, like getting out of the house, going offline after a certain amount of time, but like reading my Bible, like stuff like that, that again, is the future me that I want to become. That's why this is called the Best Me Journal. If you're interested in this, I'm gonna leave the link to the waitlist at the very top. We'll send you an email. Once it's out, it's all yours. So that is my biggest hack. And we could just start small like that. That's another thing, just like starting small. Are you gonna do a stationery giveaway this year, even though it's late? Oh my goodness. Why didn't I even think about it, you know? Yeah, I really should have done it. I love doing giveaways. I love giving back to you guys, so why not? Honestly, I've been doing more and more giveaways on my Instagram as well. Like if you just check out my stories every once in a while, I'm like, oh my God, I have all this PR. Like literally all of my PR that I don't utilize is in here. And so I do little like care packages for you guys. I will be doing something like that. I am a little sad I didn't do a stationery giveaway this year. Life got a little bit busy. I'm trying to plan out how to do more like quarterly giveaways and how to make that fun. Like I could throw in some of our teas or the Best Me Journal. I can throw in some of my favorite stationery stuff. Just let me know what kind of things you want. Wow, actually 3 people back to back asked, when is the next giveaway? Another giveaway? Okay. How do you feel after raising so many children? Proud? Shocked? That's so funny. I have truly become mother. Mother has mothered. Mother is mothering. It's always just such an honor. Like it feels so special. When I see you guys, nowadays I run into a lot of you who are like literally graduating college, who are starting a family. It's so cool. Because I always think back to somebody like Hillary does. I feel like I vicariously got raised with her, you know, and she's such a special part of my childhood. I don't know, those people really, they just like create something, like they almost carve out a very special nostalgic part of your life. And it's always something that's just there with you. So for me to have been a part of that for you is so special. It's an honor. Honestly, it's an honor. I know it sounds cheesy and I know Dennis is rolling his eyes as he's editing this, but it is. I can't help it. I haven't bought waterproof mascara because I only can put that at the bottom. We're gonna try this today. Hopefully it doesn't smear. Problem, because I blink a lot. Hashtag notification squad. Oh, okay, you guys are OG. Is there a type of video you miss doing? When I look back at a lot of the videos that helped you guys a lot, like how to wake up early or how to go to sleep early, I'm so impressed. The scripting in those videos and the filmmaking in those videos, because it's so curated. Like there is a sleep hack video that I get out of, actually honey, I would love for you to put this one. It's like one of our most viral sleep hack videos. Like I get out of bed, it's the perspective of me, of my hands. Then it's like I get out, you see that perspective. Then you see another perspective. That section took us like 3 hours. I also was like dunking my head. And I really used to curate a lot for YouTube. You know, I miss that because I miss the result, but I don't miss the work. Social media has changed a lot where I can't be doing that type of stuff anymore. Like it doesn't work. But more than that, I just feel like it was for that time. You know what I mean? And when I look back at those videos, I'm really proud of them. I still look at them and I'm like, these are great tips. Like I need to take these tips from my past self. My lashes started breaking up and I saw these little tools. I don't know if this is gonna help it at all, but oh, that's kind of scary actually. My lashes have just been looking a little weaker than usual. There's something kind of relaxing about this, like about to poke my eye, but it's kind of relaxing. Okay. Where is your twin? Ugh, Rosalina. Things have been difficult, guys. I don't know. She hasn't been wanting to show up. I've heard she lost her hair. I think she's chilling in Colombia. She's just living her life, man. But yeah, I've been wanting to reconnect with my crazy twin, Rosalina. What is your favorite thing about fall? I think just like any other girl, it's the most basic answer, but coziness. Fall is just like, it feels homey. It feels cozy. It feels sweet. It feels like a little warm beverage. Pumpkins and the leaves. And I don't get any of that, to be honest, because I'm in Florida fall. I really have to go above and beyond to feel the fall. Like, I saw this TikTok the other day, which the girl was in this gorgeous, very fall-like scene, and then she's like pretending I'm not sweating because it's literally 90 degrees in Florida right now. A hot summer. But I'm excited. Honestly, Florida fall, nicer than you think. The leaves changing like back in Chicago or anything like that. I've also heard Rhode Island is like gorgeous. Dennis is from there, so he's been wanting to take me for a long time. Honey, this is the time. Let's book a trip next year. What do you think? The good thing about fall here is me and Jupiter can finally like start our afternoon walks. During the summer, I have to change it to either super early in the morning or super late at night because it's so hot. I heard that the floor is always 3 times warmer, so I have to be careful with him. I'm kind of sad that I'm almost done with my makeup. Oh my God, thank God I was recording. For a second, I was like, did I even hit record? That would have been terrible. I like this one. This smells like, this is the Summer Fridays lip butter balm and iced coffee. It feels fall. I love it. Ooh, maybe we try a matte lip. It's been a while. I feel like I don't really wear lipsticks anymore. I feel like that feels fall. YSL sent me a cute one though. Maybe I should put on that. Oh man. If you could change anything from your past, what would it be? Okay, look. See, I'm kind of scared to try reds. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love a berry lip, but I don't like going through it. You know, you have to be so careful. I kind of want to do it though, but I know I'm not gonna like it. See, this is more like my everyday tone. I'm just gonna go with this for now. I'm gonna be boring. How pretty. If I could change anything from my past, what would it be? There's honestly a lot of things. And I feel like every time somebody answers this question, they're always like, no, because then I wouldn't be where I am today. Partially, but also no. There are things that I'd want to change about my past. I wish I had been closer to my sister. I talk a lot about this, but people don't really, not that we have a bad relationship, we don't. Our relationship is okay. It's good, I would say. Not like, I had lunch with one of my girlfriends the other day and she was like, I sat down with my sisters and I was like, you're doing this because you're doing this. And they were super supportive and like the whole thing. And I feel like I don't have that level of trust with my sister. So I wish it was different. Like I wish we were closer in that way. Another thing that I would probably change from my past is I would probably start like a business aside from YouTube earlier versus later. Like I feel that I would have liked to have started it more in my prime versus now. I stuck to content for way too long and I forgot about product, and I always had this vision for it, but I don't know, I got too busy or maybe I started focusing on the wrong thing. So I wish I had done that earlier as well. So you already know I regret getting my breast implants. What about you guys? It's not like a personal question, but I don't know, I am kind of curious in case you want to share it, or you can just DM me. Okay, I'm genuinely done with my makeup. What do we do? Should we keep going? I kind of want to get Jupiter in here. How do you get the the motivation to go and move your body and eat healthy. Okay, truly, I tell you this. I lost 25 pounds. I've gained a few. This is what worked for me. Motivation does not exist. Very fleeting. It's like a moment. It's almost fake. It's like fake fuel. Motivation does not exist. Discipline exists. When I was trying to really become like the best version of myself, I actually created that page, the best me routine page. And I was like, okay, I need a system that works for me, that daily I can see what are the things that I need to be doing that make me feel my very best. Let's say I wrote on there, go to the gym 5 times this week. And one of those days I don't feel like going. I'm gonna still go. It's okay. I don't have the motivation because it doesn't exist anyways, but I have the discipline to show up. Even if I give 5%, 5% is way better than nothing, than 0%. Those 5% add up. So I like to see it that way. Another thing that I personally like to see, your health journey is truly a process, and it's a process that I think you should be gentle with yourself on. There is no need to go full on something and then just make it unsustainable for yourself, or make it not fun, or just make it too intense. Planning is huge. I like to plan my whole week on Sundays, right? So I sit down with myself. I'm like, what are my goals? What are my intentions? What are things that I really want to get done? What are like my top 3 things? How can I now break that up into the day, into the week? Doing that, creating like a schedule for yourself. Let's say you work from 9 to 5. Go to the gym before work or go to the gym after work. Pick one of those 2 slots. So for me, for example, I either go to the gym at 7 in the morning or I go to the gym around like 7 p.m. Those are my 2 slots. If I don't get to go in the morning, I'm gonna go at night. This is if the goal is to go 5 times a week. That's what I would recommend. Yeah. I also have a really great video about how I lost 25 pounds. So if you want to check it out, I will link it at the very top.
Hi, I'm Natalie and I like doing my hair. I'm here to switch the battery. Apparently it was running out. Don't worry about it.
Please be here.
What do you mean?
All right, fine. Don't be here.
I'm editing
Get out of here.
I saw you lose a nail this morning.
These nails, I'm telling you, do not last. Well then, Dennis came in to change the battery and we back. I just thought this was cute. Just strolling by to say, I love you, girly girl. That's cute. And then another person is like, I love you. You're literally the sweetest person. Thank you so much. I know. People ask about kids all the time, but have you ever thought of not having a kid? Yeah, yes, I have. Many times. Like if I'm 100% with you, to me, that decision is the hardest one that I think I'm going to have to make. Okay, like one part of it, and I hate saying this because I've gotten a lot of, I think, insensitive comments to this topic. When I tell you that my niece's passing like really impacted me, like it really impacted me, like a lot. Yes, we have another niece now. Yes, like that happened. And I guess the insensitive comments that people say is like, well, people in my family who literally are like, oh, well, your sister went through that and she healed from that. You didn't even go through that. Why would you be like afraid? You know? And to me, that's insensitive because like I suffered through that with her. Obviously, maybe not at her level because she is the mother, but it's still something that I tear up about. Like it's still something that really hurts when you think about, oh my God, my family literally went through death. I also think that, I don't know, maybe it is an excuse. Like I tell my mom this, I'm like, I just feel really busy in life right now to have a child. I would almost want to have a child once I feel like it's all in place. She says like a lot of things are in place if you really look at it. Right? So maybe I'm not looking at the positive thing. I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I really have. I've been thinking about it more because of my parents and just they're getting older. And I also, every time I go to Colombia, maybe because Colombia is more of like a family place and like, I don't know, people there just think different. The hustle isn't as intense, I feel, as it is here. I definitely am like, I could see myself with kids. I really could. It's scary. Scarier getting older. Like tomorrow I have an OBGYN appointment and my OBGYN lady is like, you can have kids till like you're 38. Like it's cool, you know? I don't picture myself being that much older and having kids either. I wish it was just something innate in me that but I've never been that person. Like I've never been like, I want to be a mom. Honestly, I had never even thought about marriage either. And it's not because I don't like those things and I don't appreciate those values, but I just feel that in me, I've always been very career focused. And it's just, I don't know. Like for example, I love being married. I love it. Marriage to me has been so easy, so fun, and like just an incredible part of my life. So I feel like hopefully I will feel like that about kids. What is your testimony? I think that's going to be, honestly, I think I need a longer video for that one. Yeah. And I don't know. Like I have felt inclined to share more about my faith, but I still feel like I'm sharing that with God. And I know I always will be. Like for example, okay, this is really funny to me, but like Daddy Yankee. Okay. Daddy Yankee has been coming out more about his faith. And I was listening to a podcast about his testimony. And actually it was funny because people in the comments were like, Daddy Yankee, you taught me how to perrear and now you're teaching me how to orar, which is you taught me how to twerk or dance, but now you're teaching me how to pray. But Daddy Yankee said something that I thought was very like true, and he said I couldn't talk about this as I was going through it because I knew there would be a lot of energy and backlash and questions, and I didn't know how to answer that. And this was a walk that I'm not doing for anybody else but for myself, and therefore I wanted to feel prepared. Like I wanted to really read and understand and learn about God and understand why. So I feel like I'm not there yet. That is my process. I'm sharing bits and pieces of like, oh, I go to church by myself. Oh, I'm like reading my Bible. Oh, like maybe I share something like that. That's it for now because I just feel that I'm not there yet. So, and it's not even that I'm afraid because I feel like recently, as I've gotten older, I've realized that like Dennis likes to say that old people don't give a shit. Like, for example, I'm always like, how come you don't go into like the men's locker room? And he's like, because old people don't give a shit. Like literally they change, they're naked, their balls are hanging out. And I say that because I feel like the older I get, the less I give a shit. Part of getting older is growing into your beliefs are, or if you feel a certain way about something, vocalizing that and being okay that other people will not like that or might not like that. And hopefully you're doing it in a way that doesn't hurt people. I used to be the kind of person that if I felt a certain way about something and I knew that person didn't, I wouldn't vocalize it. And I don't think that's healthy. That builds resentment, and that also just, it almost creates like a facade of yourself. So I don't like doing that. So recently I've been becoming more comfortable vocalizing my opinion, and I think it's great and very healthy. So, okay, I honestly, here's what I'm gonna do. I love these questions so much. There's so many. I'm gonna answer 2 more questions. Okay. What's it like being a YouTuber, and can it be overwhelming? I would say yes, it can be. And the reason being is because there is no blueprint for this. This is such a new career. If you really think about it, like it's only really been around for, I like to say there's like 2, maybe now 3 eras of YouTube. First was like the Michelle Phones. The second was maybe like me and like Lifestyle Girls and, you know, that next generation, like 2014 and beyond. And then the now, right? Still a space that lacks. And it's still a space that you can only really learn from making your own mistakes, I guess is what I mean by that. With manager, everybody used to say, oh my God, managers and like a network, that was the thing to do. And as I've gotten older and matured more into this, I'm like, you don't really need a manager. I have my own opinion on that stuff. And I think it's interesting. I still come across a lot of younger entrepreneur girls who are like, if only I just had a manager. You don't really need a manager. You don't really. And then I give them my reasons why. But I do think YouTube can be overwhelming, especially if you don't really have like a purpose or like a why are you doing it. I'm gonna end with this question. Oh my God, Julie Alzate? Wait, is this my cousin? Girl, you have the same last name as me. You have the same last name as me. Last name as me, lol. That's hilarious. Wow, I don't ever meet a lot of Alzates. Julie asks, do you ever have meetups, like an offline humans meetup to meet other wonderful girls? So I'm so happy that you said that. I'm so happy because one of my dreams and just vision for offline humans would be to start curating this group and community of women who meet up, who do offline activities, who connect, who just cultivate friendship. And I recently met someone that could help me with that. So I'm really excited to see if that's something we might do next year. Yeah, it's a dream. I don't want to say more than what I could actually do. I've been thinking about a lot of ways to do that and just like invest more time into my brand. Stay tuned on Offline Humans. I think it'd be really fun to like do little meetups, and not really about me. The mission behind Offline Humans is really to just disconnect and to relax, and products that help you do that. I think it'd be so cool to get like-minded girls in different areas where, I don't know, like on a fun Saturday, we could all just do like a fun little planning day or like a craft night or scrapbooking. I don't know. I have like a lot of ideas. That's just something I would be kind of interested in. I'm going to answer the rest of these questions on my Instagram because there is a lot, and I feel like this video is already really long. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I love this. Like, honestly, I just feel so fueled every single time that I hang out with you. Let me know what other things you'd want to see from my channel, because I think I'm definitely struggling a little bit to figure it out. I love you. And what else was I gonna say? Don't forget, if you're interested in the Best Me journal, I'm gonna leave the link at the very top. And also, if you'd like to try out our ritual teas, I'm gonna leave it at the top as well. And I'll see you in the next one. Oh my God, it's so awkward to say bye. Bye, ladies. See you over on IG or TikTok or everywhere else. Bye.